weeks ago, there was speculation about Kanye West apparently engaged in some sexual harassment or kind courtesy. His former personal assistant, Lorraine, who came out alleging that Kanye had committed some illegalities with regards to sexual harassment. Now, Kanye's team, together with him, has come out to deny all these allegations, but it looks like beyond these debunk thing from Kanye's team, all is not well in his marriage, and Bianca Censori equally is responding to all of these. Earlier, also remember that Kim Kardashian, who happens to be Kanye's ex-girlfriend and of course ex-wife, said that she was absolutely very disgusted about it. And so let's also listen to what Bianca Censori has to say about this controversial conversation. Do well to leave your thought and comments inside the comment section. Join today's episode. Let's get interactive. So, as I've said, and of course, most of you might have read on the socials and of course other media outlets about Kanye West and this alleged PA. I still do not understand what she plays, the role she played, and all of a sudden, and she, is all over the place claiming for justice already. But of course, it's fine if she wants to speak about her predicament and she wants to share exactly what had happened to her. We are absolutely in for it. But let's stick to Bianca Censori, who is also giving her thought about this thing. Now, according to report, all is not well with Bianca and Kanye West because Bianca is actually very well, according to insiders, she's really not so cool about this news about Kanye being such I don't know, but she literally is not well when it comes to physically, mentally, emotionally on this particular news of Kanye harassing a lady. And it's getting a lot of people asking questions like, okay, so is there going to be a breakup? Are they going to part ways? And is Bianca Censori not aware of Kanye's past like sexual harassment stuff, or could she be also frightened because Kanye literally has done similar things to her, and she actually feels very petrified about it. A whole lot of people are sparking a lot of conversations on the internet, and guys, honestly, I feel like this is not something everybody should really be scared of. Well, I feel like we have to be scared of, but I feel like it's not something that all of us need to be so worried about. I'm talking about Kanye and Bianca Censori. These two have always shown us that they're good together, they love themselves, and regardless whatever thing that's happened in the past between them, I feel like they actually have outgrown rumors and speculations that literally could jilt or be a hindrance in their marriage. As far as we're concerned, Bianca Censori since day one has been with Kanye for a very long time. They've literally been together, even though there were rumors that these two's parents, especially with Bianca Censori, didn't agree on they being together. We didn't see them breaking up. It's still like they're still together and they're not leaving or breaking up anytime soon. You get it? So for me, on the part of the Lorene's, story, I feel everybody should be given the platform to speak about their predicaments. Like, hey, if you have been harassed, if you have been abused, if you have been molested, in whatsoever, whether physical, emotional, or whatever means, you have to come out. You have to speak about it. You have to let people know exactly what you're going through. That is how come you champion and make people also speak about their past. So for me, I'm really in for Lorraine speaking up. As far as she's got evidence, I think, yeah, if only she has evidence to what she said, I've got no problem with it. But if she feels that she literally has no evidence, yet wants to propagate Kanye in a very demeaning way, paint a certain picture about Kanye, because we know Diddy and Cassie's issue have been trending, and Cassie has been able to get a whopping 30 million US dollar settlement, and of course she wants to be the next Cassie in this picture. I don't know, but girl, I hope you got your facts correctly, and you know what you're doing, because if this thing should go to court, without which I know for sure it's actually being dragged to court, and she's actually not in command with all her fact, it means that she apparently will be charged for defamation and other, charges I have no idea about. But I feel like Lorraine is actually a very strong person that has enough evidence. She see women like this. It takes time for them to come out to speak and let people know exactly what they have been through. Who would have thought that Cassie one day would just come out, even though she came out saying it first, just as Lorraine is saying that we never paid attention or believed to the things Asha was saying. Eventually, it turned out that indeed Diddy was guilty. And so let me not just juxtapose that with this Kanye issue, but the likelihood that this same thing that happened to Diddy and Cassie could be a reality in, Kanye and Bianca Censor is very high. Now we're hearing reports that Kim Kardashian, Bianca Censor is not happy about the news, and that she's actually very also disgusted, just as Kim Kardashian had said. For her, she says she's actually very demoralized about it, and a lot of people also came bashing her, smack. It was really crazy. But I feel like she also owns her rights to express herself, and of course, let people know what she thinks about everything that really has been going on. For me, I feel whoever has evidence and whoever was not treated fairly in this conversation needs to compensated. And let's also champion people to speak up when they're really going through a lot, especially when it has to do with abuse and harassment in this particular case. The more you speak up, the more you get a lot of people also backing you to also speak up more. You get it. So a lot of people also have been talking on the socials, but I know for sure most of you will be on the side of Kanye and say that, well, the lady is trying to see Kanye as a cash cow and take a lot of money from him, but never say never. You may be judging wrongly when if you think Kanye is not guilty and you feel that the lady actually is trying to be a social climber in this conversation. And so let's know what you think about it. And of course, we're monitoring exactly what will be happening in court. So far, Kanye has just debunked, his team have only denied, these allegations. But what they fail to acknowledge is the fact that this issue, they did not state that it never happened. Like they only said that we should disregard so and so, and that was it. Like I feel like the story itself, the release was quite very empty. It was just so vague with no detailed explanation. All they did was to say that it is not true. Like that's what their statement said. But as to whether or not Kanye has met Lorraine before, it's still hanging. And of course, they have accepted the fact that, or they've not also denied the fact that Lorraine has to previously used to work with Kanye. You get it. And so in as much as we all thinking that maybe Lorraine could be the victim in this conversation, maybe we should also give Kanye West the benefit of the doubt to prove himself. Well, time will tell. And of course, let us know what you think about it inside the comment section. Thanks for watching.